Pokemon Snap. It's not 2. It's new Pokemon Snap. It's not Pokemon Snap 2. It's new Pokemon Snap. Okay. Brilliant. It's got the best of the best of the best. In this one, this is the best one. Okay. They got the Bidoof, whatever that thing is. That's what you can expect when you play this game. Okay. Create your very own Pokemon Pokedex, Photodex. You can do that in the first one, though. You can do that in the first one. See, you see that? Okay. Get your in-game photos scored. You can even that first one. The first one does that too. See, you can edit your photos. Oh, wait, what? So inside the box, though, it's all about the inside of the box. Beautiful silhouette imagery. Truly. Don't want to ruin the thing. It's quite the cartridge. Look at that. It's blurry. That's how it looks in real life. I'm not even. It's not blurry because of the camera. It's because that's how it looks. All right. Try this again. Here, it's good. Lord Garrett, so we're gonna find out right now. I give up. Okay, so basically we're gonna play this game. Let me hook it up right now. Hook it up. Survey says, boom. Whoa! All right, let me get rid of this boxiness. Boom. What a game. What a game. I'm already blown away. I'm blown away. Now, all right, so Pokemon Snap. We're all excited about it. Aren't you? All right, so here we go. I'm updated. I'm updated, okay? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna update the game. I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's done already. It's boom. Wait, what? No way that was that fast. No way. Oh, wait, the console restarted. It's back. Okay, so here we are. Pokemon Snap. I thought it said it was done. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. Boop. How much time has it passed? 30 minutes. 41. 46. 50. I'm staying. We're not going back to music. I could start the software now. All right. I haven't watched any gameplay. I tried to stay away from any media containing this stuff. We're gonna see what's going on. This game saves automatically. Next gen technology. It's something. Hey. Okay. The music, English. It's got all the languages. Where's Latin? The language for voices. Okay, now you got me. Oh god. Oh, shoot. I like the Japanese voices. I do. No voices at all. You can just choose no voices. Now that's hilarious. Just everybody shut up. You just kind of understand each other, like, English, I think. I'm gonna go with English. You can't change your appearance later. This is the final battle. Alright. Blonde, blue eyes. I prefer green eyes with no hat, but beggars can't be choosers, even though I bought the game. Let's use this guy. That's good. I I could just name myself MT though. I think that's the way to go. That's my full name, okay? Only my mama calls me that. Oh, there you go. What? Oh yeah, that's back. Darn it! Okay. No matter what game, the character customization will always take long. There you go. Yes. Laboratory of Ecological and Natural. This looks like that mod of that 3D Pokemon world they tried to make. It looks a little pixely, but that's the Nintendo Switch for you. Yo, this is the graphics. It's like Sora's shoes right there. For the body, they really put all the graphics into the character. No, it's cool. That scared me a little. Mustachio. Who's that?
Greetings.
Professor Mirror. Oh, where's the English voices, huh? That I was told about. Hello. Hi there, I'm glad you made it, Professor Mirror. Who's this guy from? Does he exist? Welcome to the Laboratory of Ecological and Natural Sciences of Lens. Let me tell you about it. Lens of for short. Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences. Ecology. E. coli? My name is Mirror. That's ridiculous. What's your first name? I'm researching Pokemon and their natural environment here on Florio Island.
Yeah, so...
Look at that Eevee, it's tiny. Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's gonna study every single island here in the Lentau region. Oh god. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before, unless it was Pokemon Stop 1. It's gonna be amazing.
Huh?
No one? Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer? Yeah, learn. Oops, good point. You've read stories of Captain Vince, haven't you? No. But even counting him, Professor, your survey's gonna be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. You. This is Rita. She's all I need. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's here on vacation while her school's on break. That's weird. That's kind of weird. I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Yes, that's right, and I appreciate the help.
Anyway.
What are you talking about, Professor Mirror? Who are you? Now, before we go over what you'll be doing in this program, why don't we step into the lab to get settled in?
Yeah.
Settled. Right you are, Professor. I'll lead the way.
Now.
What is that in the background? The Pokemon doing work? No, they're doing random stuff. All right, allow me to explain. The Lentau region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing those Pokemon help us learn more about them and their ecosystem. And that's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way,
At night, you might even get to see the glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
All right.
All right, well, without any further ado, here's your research camera. That's weird. It's like a card with like a flap. It looks like, that's weird. Futuristic. I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team too. That's right. It's more than just a camera. It's everything. It lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly. Like a phone.
Yep.
It'll also serve as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it. Or else. If you lose this, you're done. Men in Black.
What do you think?
Flash. Memory ripe. Awesome, right? The professor invented it.
Professor.
Can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Anyway,
Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll take care of some other preparations.
Yeah?
I'll put on some preparation H while you do that. All right, come on, let's go outside while he does that. Stinks. That's not smelling good. Tutorials are based on default button layouts.
Let's see.
Aha!
Perfect timing.
Okay. A. Make sure you press A though. Make sure the A is pressed. Music's good, as expected. I'll press A.
Try getting a shot of that Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo.
Press A to take a photo. You don't have to zoom in anymore, huh? What?
Yes! Nice going!
Wait, what? I couldn't move though.
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shot?
Yes, let's do
See
that.
that circle in the center of your viewfinder? That's called a
I
pointer.
do. Okay.
If you use the left stick to move the pointer around,
No.
the camera will move to follow it.
It's not working though.
Give it a try.
All right, now, okay. You just lying to me the whole time until until you
You
want.
can point the camera up and down and even spin all the way around left or right. Use
Dang.
motion controls to aim your camera too.
I think I want that. Oh, look, it's the old
Look,
thing.
Here comes Pikachu.
I was looking around. That was cool.
Try getting a shot of that Pikachu. First, move the pointer so it's lined up with Pikachu.
He looks more chubby now. A little bit more. He's like they're going back to the old school.
Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now? Whatever that shape
No.
is around is the
The
subject
red?
of your photo. Remember that.
My shape is what?
It'll be important when the professor's evaluating your photos. Try snapping a photo.
I want to zoom in though.
That's it. Great job. But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh? Times like this call for zooming in. To zoom
Yep.
in, just hold the ZL button. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go. Try snapping a photo of Pikachu looking nice and big.
Big.
Great! See how much bigger it looked that time?
I did see that. Now that you mention it.
You want your subject's whole body smack dab in the middle of the frame, looking big. Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great. Oh, right! You can adjust your camera and motion controls from the settings menu. You can
Settings?
also adjust them from the pause menu while you're out doing research. Hey,
Pause?
Professor, we've covered the basics.
Yeah. All right.
hello.
All right. All right. How was that? I hope you're getting the hang of your research camera.
Anyway,
Now then, I'll evaluate the photos you took intensely. If they're bad,
First of
you're
all-
getting off this island. Would you mind choosing one of each Pokemon? I'll rate them using my special scoring system. Pick whatever pathetic photos you took. Alright. Damn. The Pikachu folder. Oh god. Choose a photo with thingy. With the pointer. With the thing. Oh, wait, what? True. Yeah, it's easier with. Oh, why is it all pixely? That's fine though. Try selecting the Pavilion folder. Okay, I'll try to. I did it. There it is. Plus to show the thing. Starting with the photo number 1. Look at that. Look at that.
a
Wow.
new discovery.
This is the first time you've gotten it. Wow. As your subject. First thing I do is rate the photo from 1 to 4. Stars. I came up with the system to help it's been invented already. What are you talking about? Behave. Photos with Pokemon in ordinary state get fewer star. There's no S. It's fewer star. More unusual behavior means more star. Simple enough, right? To be clear, the number of star... Professor Mirror liked your photo. A photo receives doesn't affect its score. YouTube changed the star thing, Professor. It's just likes now. By the way, the camera keeps logs of what's happening when you took each photo. That data helps me categorize your photos. Alright, I'll evaluate... First, let's move on to the scoring. I'll evaluate the subject's pose. The pose A, if you will. Snapping your photo at just the right moment is key to getting a high pose score. Now, onto the other factors. Size is straightforward. The larger your subject Pokemon appears, the better. The direction. Oh, wait, let me go back. Oh, crap. The next is placement. Try to get the Pokemon in the center of the frame for a nice balanced photo. And finally, you'll get the bonus points if other Pokemon are in the photo with your subject Pokemon. Now I know that was a lot of info at once. Let me boil it down. Remember this, and you'll do fine. Don't mess with me. Get the Pokemon nice and big in the center of the frame. Then snap the shutter. With all that in mind, here's your evaluation. You failed. Looking good. Hard to believe you're a beginner. Truly. Well, he was right there. I just pressed A. I am pretty good.
A new discovery.
Well, next is, wow, a new thingy.
Nice work.
It's in flight. Nice going. This isn't a bad shot at all. Not bad. Remember, getting the whole Pokemon frame looking nice and big is key to a good size score. Tutorials. They put a tutorial in Pokemon Snap. This is terrible. What do you think? Once you get your photos evaluated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. That will be a great milestone to work toward.
All right.
That about does it. I think it's time you set off on your adventure. How much pay are we getting though? Are you paying me for this? That should about do it. See this pod? It'll carry you on your photography expeditions.
By the way,
It's called the Neo 1. That's kind of redundant. The Neo 1 singular. It's the best. It can teleport to far off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago with a little help from someone I know. You see, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the Lental region.
jeez.
Come on, Professor, the details can wait. Fair enough, let's get moving. Climb on in and touch your camera to the console. Right now. Reboot.
Good luck! You got this!
Enjoy your first photo expedition.
It's future Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Captain Vince, an explorer and adventurer who explored islands in the Lental region around 100 years ago. Are we finally gonna play? Yo, we out here right now. Oh, yo, why is it showing me the track though?
Oreo Nature Park.
No. I don't want to be here yet.
Neo 1 will
I don't wanna be here.
follow a set route. You can just focus on looking around and taking photos.
I don't want to take a picture. I don't want to ruin the moment for them. Yeah, everything's like easy to find. This is weird. This is kind of strange. After playing the first one. $67. This is kind of surreal. Looks completely identical. What's up, far? Yeah, it's the same game. It's the same picture. Wurmple. We got Wurmple here. Look out, people. Oh, sorry. I was fascinated with the grass. What is that? Is there some poo-poo? Yo, what if we had a 3D Pokemon Girl like world like this? What is that? Take a picture. Oh, it's a bat or something. Dude, this is like what we wanted, though. It's like HD Pokemon, but like you can't move. Tailwow. There's a lot of Pokemon around. Magikarp chilling. The Dotrio. That's like an homage to the first game. Instead of Pidgeys, it's the Tailwow. Instead of Doduo, it's Dugtrio. Pichu. Monkey Gay. Monkey. That Magikarp's dying a terrible death over there. They're in flight. That's a lot of points, probably. What's that sound? What are they doing? Oh. What are they doing? Got him. That's a big picture. That's a big one. Artist spinning around. This is great. But I'm not playing it. I'm not playing. What happened in here? A what the hell is that? A comfy? Not my Pokemon. Not my Pokemon. What is that? Florges. Okay. Florges. Okay. That's what we're going with. You serious? No, that ain't
Symbol
happening.
marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp. Basically, it's the end of the course.
What?
When you get back, I'll take a look at your photos.
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Professor. My molecules are being deleted and repasted somewhere else.
Welcome back.
Park daytime. Welcome back. I hope you had a good time in Florio Nature Park.
Anyway,
Now, just like before, it's time to show me some photos you took. Show me the photos. Go ahead, choose one photo per Pokemon. It's all nicely categorized. Oh, I got one of Balfalfalent. There's a lot of this one. This one is big though. I'm gonna choose the big one. Big Duluth. Tough call. Just the clear crystal picture. Boom. I don't know what that is. Oops. We got some good picks of Magikarp here, I think. Truly. Nah, that wasn't very good, but we got it. We got it. This might have multiple. Photographer.
all right.
That's me. Let's have a look. Bofalent.
A new discovery.
Oh, a new addition.
Perfect timing.
Fairly common behavior. Perfect timing. You did wonderful. Wonderful. Wow, it's pretty easy to get 3,000. Remember, getting the whole Pokemon in the frame looking nice and big is key. Yeah, I got some more. Hold on. Wait till you see these next ones I got. Is that big enough?
A new discovery.
Is that big enough? Is that big enough? not bad at all. That's right. That's right. Next is this one.
Nice work.
Captivating indeed. It's in flight. Big. A new record. Great job with their sizing. The Pokemon looks nice and big. Aha. What's this about?
A new discovery.
A Bidoof.
Nice work.
Photography from different spots might help you get better angles. Wurmple.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Seems like it's on its way somewhere. Nice going. I mean, he's trying not to die out there. It's difficult. Boy, look at their faces. Now, how about that one? That's pretty good.
A new discovery.
What else do you want from this? What else do you want?
Nice work.
It seems calm. Nice work. Keep it up. Remember, what? That's it. That's what it is. It's big. It's in the frame. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
A new discovery.
A Swanna.
Nice work.
It's in flight. No crap. It's other Pokemon in there too.
A new discovery. Nice work.
It's on its way somewhere. Nice work, keep it up. Nice placement, score. Your subject's dead. Wait, what? Grookey.
A new discovery.
What happened? What?
Nice work.
It seems calm. Wait, what? Alright, we got all the dialogue out of the way. I think that's
A
it.
new discovery. Nice work.
I see. What fascinating behavior. Not really. He's just flopping around. It's good looking. Centering your subject balances the photo as well.
A new discovery.
This is the first time we got this one. We got Comfy. Not bad. Alright. What is that? 2-star? That was a little better. Wait, what? How is that
A
better?
new discovery.
We've got Florges. We got Florges here.
Perfect timing.
The direction could be better. Watch out for when it looks right at the camera.
What was it?
So, what did you think?
Anyway.
One last thing, let me tell you about the research levels. Your research level on a course tells you how much progress you've made there. Once that level goes up, you may see Pokemon behave in ways you haven't seen before. The key to raising your research level is to observe all types of Pokemon's behavior. All types of Pokemon's behaviors. That means getting photographs of them in every category from 1 star to 4. So in short, fill up that Pokedex, keep that in mind, and you'll be on the right track. So get out there and snap lots of photos and cherish the encounters with Pokemon you have along the way.
Oh,
Level 2. Look at that, you've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes, no matter how small. Program newbie, yeah. You researched the thing for the first time. Smack dab in the middle. You got research titled. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Go back. It's got the Nintendo Direct transition screen. All that for the tutorial? Yo, I like the other game that just throws you in there. You don't know what's going on.
Now then.
That covers just about everything.
Hey, so
Can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later? Not yet, but soon, after a little more practice.
Also,
What's so bad? What's the big deal about nighttime? By the way, don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your photo decks anytime. I'll explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
anyway.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos. Yes. All right, I will right now. Wait. Yes. Well. Yeah.
Ah,
What? Are you headed out to another expedition already?
now.
Before you go, let me tell you one more thing about something. You can do it with your research camera. You can run a scan. That'll give you details about your surroundings. It tells you about nearby Pokemon and points out anything unusual.
hey, so
Professor, what counts as unusual? You've never given me a solid answer.
So,
Basically, anything that could be makes the system go, check this out.
yeah.
Well, I guess that's all the details we're gonna get.
yep.
You'll get the hang of it once you try it. Rita, would you mind demonstrating?
Yep.
Leave it to me, Professor. All right, get that camera ready. Tutorials are based on default button layouts. Remember this.
Running a scan is easy. All you gotta do is press the X button.
Okay, okay, I can do this.
Try it out. You saw that Pokemon's name pop up,
No.
right?
Oh yeah.
And did you also notice that question mark? That tells you there's something you can take a closer look at. First, move the pointer over the question. Did you see the pointer change shape? That's your cue to press and hold the X button to analyze whatever's there. Give it a try.
All right, I will.
There! Now you should see the results.
The Neo one.
Come to think of it, I heard that a friend of the professor's came up with the name Neo1. Well, pretty easy,
A
right?
friend of the professor.
When this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen, there's something nearby to check out.
Okay.
When you see that, try running a scan and taking a careful look around. Oh, right, I almost forgot. There's one more cool thing you should know about scanning. Some Pokemon will react to the sound and electrical signal from the scan. If it gets their attention, that's your chance to snap a photo. The professor calls it an accidental say cheese feature. Anyway, that ought to cover everything.
That professor knows everything. He knows exactly how to get people to do stuff. Hey, Professor, explanation's all done. Thanks, Rita. Thank you. Don't hesitate to run a scan. It'll tell you a lot about you. Yeah, she already told me about this. Why are you telling me again? I already learned everything about this. What was the point of her telling me if you're just gonna tell me? Huh? I want to go now. I pressed research already. I want the research.
First of all,
What now? Try taking lots of photos of Pokemon at the nature park during the day. In this lush green park, see Pokemon up close in their natural habitat. Well, alright. Why don't we take a bunch of photos and surprise the professor with them? Research level? Alright, here we go. We're back. Oh. Level 2. Level 2? Darn it. Alright, you can still retry the mission. That's a big one. Come back. I just want to look at him. Oh my god. There's a lot of those things, both flint. Oh, that's good, that's good. What? I'm looking, I don't see it. A crystal bloom that grows on Florio Island. What is that? A ducklet. Very tiny though. What the frick? Ducklet with the exclamation mark. They're building a dam. That's unique. 55. What? This one again? What the frick? Wait, what? I missed it. Hoot hoots in the tree. He's only level 2. Might as well.
It's time.
No. Not now. 5 more minutes. That's what that is. Yeah, that was fun. Where's Blastoise, though? Where's the first gen Pokemon, though? I mean, Dotrio, I guess.
Welcome back.
I guess. Pokemon captured. Well, Nice and center. Big. Perfect. Pichu. Perfect. Wurmple on a tree. Try that one. Nice and center. Swanna. Oh, it's Swanna. The more in the frame, the better, I think. Terrible picture of Hoot Hoot there. That's good. Try that one. No subject. No subject. try this one. All right.
Now then.
Whoops.
Nice work.
Brave and bold. Yes. Diamond? Diamond star? That singular is better than all three of those. It's a 2-star photo.
Great timing.
This is no easy shot to get. 2-star diamond. Looks happy, doesn't it? Next time, try watching its movements carefully to find your moment. Why don't you do it? It seems to me you're the expert.
Perfect timing.
It's feeding on some sap. Perfect. Which one would you like to keep? This one.
Nice work.
Swan. The Pokemon you get in a photo, the more insight it gives us into the area's ecosystem.
A new discovery.
First time,
Nice work.
it seems calm. Okay. Okay. Grookey. I can't ever get a good picture of Grookey. Other Pokemon.
Perfect timing.
It's building a lodge. It's busy. Building a lodge. That's good. Nice. Barely beat that one. A new 1-star.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Yeah, great job getting the Pokemon to look straight at you.
A new discovery.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Hoot Hoot's foot. It looks like it's sleeping. Okay. You can't tell. Remember? Yeah. Bronze stuff. Thumbnail simulator.
Nice work. Nice work.
New. Oh, that was a 2-star. Gorgeous.
Nice work.
It's big though. I didn't even know it looked like that till that last picture I took of him. I thought it was like a floating bush. It was like a humanoid. Yeah. Am I gonna get? Nope. Perseverance is key ingredient of research. You'll have my help every step of the way. As big as possible. Toilet paper. Oh, that's like a ruler. You got to score 2,000 points or more in the size category during a photo evaluation. Look this way. You got to score 1,000 or more in the direction category during a photo evaluation. Together with friends, you got to score 500 with other Pokemon category.
Ah,
By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Save photos. Should I be doing that? I'm gonna do that. No. Not yet. Not yet. Was he gonna give me a rock to throw at the Pokemon?
Hello.
Your photography seems to be going well.
Anyway,
I think you're about ready for a nightmare. A nighttime visit to the Florio Nature Park. The Rock
the
says. But the Rock. Hopefully, you can see one of Lenthal's greatest wonders, a glow called the Illumina phenomenon.
Speaking of,
You're the one who discovered how that glow happens, right, Professor?
mm-hmm.
Yes, I am, but explaining the process scientifically was just one step toward my ultimate goal. Finding the special Pokemon spoke of in the Legend of Lental Legendary.
wow.
You mean the Illumina Pokemon? I thought they were made up. No. They're very much real. You've seen the photos from Captain Vince's travelogue, haven't you?
What?
You can barely tell what's in those photos, and they're ancient anyway, literally hundreds of years old.
All right now.
Well, we can discuss them later. Later. For now, enjoy your nighttime outing. I will.
You know.
At night, you might be able to see the Illumina phenomenon at the nature park. Observe your surroundings carefully.
Oh, right.
After each expedition, you can save photos to your personal album. You can make last-minute changes with the resnap function, too. All right. I can't see anything.
You might get to see a whole new side of Pokemon at night. Watch for differences in their behavior.
They're sleeping. Their behavior has changed, all right? They're all sleeping, Professor. This is fantastic, truly. Oh. Caterpie. Murkrow. This is glowy stuff. Torterra. Oh, you had to scan to see where the scan is. It's a night towel. Or Pidgeot. Sick. That's really cool. Hoot hoot at night. Nighttime Pokemon for the win. Oh, they're sleeping. That's cute. They're buddies. They're buddies. Wow. This is pretty cool. First gen pincer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What happened?
Hey, you puppy! I just picked up a huge energy reading near you. The professor's busy trying to make sense of the data. Let's ask him about it when you get back.
Must have been in the sky. It must have been in the sky. We've got a lot to discuss, but first let's get your photos evaluated. Oh. A lot of photos of Score Bunny. I'll go with the one where he's using his flame foot, I guess. Do this one. Caterpie. Multiple Pokemon in a frame or one big one? I think the closer the better. Perfect. Crystal Bloom. Okay, I'd actually select that. Or something. No subject.
Let's do this. A new discovery.
Oh, it's Score Bunny.
Nice work.
It must be in a hurry. 666 size. A 2-star photo.
Nice work.
It's fast asleep. It looks like it's fast asleep. Your placement's looking good. I've been learning, Doc. Okay, I've been learning.
A new discovery.
New edition.
Nice work.
Seems like it's on its way somewhere. Yes.
A new discovery.
Next we've got Murkov. We got Murkov here. We've got Dotson. Combi.
A new discovery. Nice work.
It's in flight. Look directly looking at the camera. Yeah.
A new discovery.
Torterra.
Great timing.
Great timing. That's like perfect, man.
Nice work.
It's really big. It is 2-star diamond. Nice. That's a win. That's 10. That's a 10.
A new discovery.
That's perfect.
Nice work.
It looks curious. What about, I wonder? Nice going. Something must be going on. It's too good.
A new discovery.
Pincer.
Nice work.
Seems like it's on its way. $19.99. It's facing the camera. It's hoodoo.
Nice work.
There's something uncanny about it. Great job getting it to look at you. Ducklet.
Nice work.
It's swimming. Oops, I skipped that one. That's good.
Nice work.
Not a good pick of Grookey. But we're getting better. It gets better and better. Try to overtake the older photo.
Nice work.
What a charmer. We got Pichu. That's a lot of Pokemon there. Because Pichu's sleeping. This is Florio Island. This is a Florio Island crystal bloom. That glow is what we call the Illumina phenomenon. I learned how the Illumina phenomenon works by studying these flowers. It's a nice flower. Nice. Nighttime level up. What? Looks like you've got the hang of the nighttime research. Keep up the good work. Profile icon, night. You went on your first expedition to night. You registered a Florio Island crystal bloom to your photo decks.
Ah,
By the way, thanks to the progress you've made on your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Let's see what this is about. After your research trips, you can choose these photos to save to your album, which is your space in the lab. You can also choose Resnap to make some changes to the photos before you save them. Resnap enlarge. Wow. Blur. Shoot. It's a bit of a blur. I don't see any difference. What's up, Hotbox? Welcome home. Welcome home. I hope you had a good one. Happy Friday. Don't tell me you're working the weekend again. I don't see any point here. Focal point. Oh, wait. Filter. Wow. Silhouette? Now that's next gen. That's crazy, man. I'm working the weekend. Oh, man. Caption. On alert. I'll save it. Can't retry. We're playing some Pokemon Snap, the new one. The new one. Today, so far, I think we're still in the tutorial, it feels like. Whoa.
that's intriguing. Oh, something incredible has happened. Here, Take a look at this. Here's the thing.
I know exactly what you mean. When you got near that field of flowers, I picked up an incredibly strong energy reading.
Also,
Its source seemed to be moving too, if only slightly. Which suggests that what we've got here is an Illumina Pokemon?
mm-hmm.
We can't be sure yet, but I suspect so. I wonder why it showed up. Did you do anything special? I also doubt that it appeared when it did by chance. So I think you should be the one to investigate the area where that reading is coming from.
What?
Oh, I want to go see too. You can't go. You can watch through the monitor with me, Rita.
All right.
Please head out as soon as you're ready. Yeah, Rita, sorry, but this is my game. Bye-bye. Let's go to the lab.
Here.
This is the professor's lab. All right. Now that's your first time here, of course. Not that it is. This is where the professor does his research and works on mechanical stuff. In fact, he pretty much lives here.
All right.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown what you can do here.
Excuse me.
That server over there is where we store our research work. Rework, if you will. There are a few things you can do with all that data.
First.
You can check your photo decks. This is your the encyclopedia record. Encyclopedic record you're building with the photos you're taking. Rita Repulsa, that's what I thought too. Isn't it cool getting to put together your very own photo decks?
Then.
Next, there's your space. Not my space, but your space. That's where you can see your personal photo album and adventure milestones.
By the way.
Your album is for photos you want to keep but not put in your photo decks. You can edit your photo albums in some cool ways too.
Wow.
Am I forgetting anything?
Professor!
Hey! Was there anything else I was supposed to mention?
Also,
Didn't you cover what we can do on the internet?
Oh.
Professor, no. Oh yeah, that was it. If you use the online internet feature, you can see photos from players all around the world. Spoilers, if you really like a photo, you can tell the photographer nice job by giving the photo a little digital medal. They're called sweet medals. Give all you want. People love getting them.
agreed.
That's right. You can also see other photographers' rankings in each score category.
Okay.
Oh, this is like a rank. All right, I think that's everything. I'm sure you'll figure it all out quick.
All right.
Don't be shy. Try everything out. There's a leaderboard. I don't want to look at the pictures. That would be spoilers of what's to come. Yeah, titles. 3 of 12. Photos taken 108. Playtime, the timer is running. It's still going. Top shot is the duck. I enter my name. Also, since people can actually see this, let them know who I really am. Twitch TV. Follow me on Twitch? No. All right. What else? Oh. Wait. Oh. It has to be that picture? What? It's gotta be that one. Oh, you can change this at least. It's like it's a Switch profile inside of a Switch profile. I don't know. The hearts or the smile? That's fine. Let me delete this one. Before uploading for the first time, please select the internet from the tab and read the precautions. Precautions? Or please avoid posting inappropriate content so that everyone can enjoy this feature. Inappropriate content can be reported and will be subsequently removed. Please refrain from making false reports. Come here. Yes. Oh god, don't look. You can customize your profile type. Uploading. It's uploaded. I am a beginner photographer. I'm a streamer. A beginner. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Go back. I'm a beginner streamer. Twitch? Do I put Twitch? Oh, no. It smells sour, like funky. TV? Nah. No. Even that's a little weird. I'm a beginner streamer. Oh, don't look. Research camp? What's this? It's just a line. You post one photo. The only one that matters.
All right.
Arcade memes. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. Smells like funky in here. I saw a TikTok like that. I did see that. Illumina spot. Let's go. Illumina spot. Will we see a Blastoise in this game? Let's find out.
Well, that's definitely where the reading was coming from. Do you see or hear anything?
Just you. Venusaur. It's the second gen Torchic Chikorita evolution.
That Meganium's the Illumina Pokemon. Quick, get its picture.
Okay. It's like a boss battle. That's big. This is pretty dope. This makes me want to play like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Doot, 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 doot. We're in front of them. This is the moment right here. The tree is getting really illuminated. Now he lost his power. Nope. Wow.
And off it goes.
Hey. Oh, maybe they differ.
The energy reading is gone too. Let's chat when we get back.
That's huge. Maybe they're different sizes. Different size Pokemon. They come in all sizes. All sizes. And sizes. We've got a lot to discuss. First off, did you see how big that was? But first, let's get your photos evaluated, okay? This is gonna be a tough decision. Oh, you're going. There's a lot here. This one or this one with the eye open though. I'm gonna go with the eye open.
All right. A new discovery. Nice work.
It's calm. Interesting backgrounds make your shots even handier for our research. What? Illumina Spot 2.
Oh,
Look at that. You've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for challenge changes, no matter how small. Best shot. You gotta score 5,000 points or more on a photo evaluation. Nice pose. Gentle Wonder. You registered the Illumina Pokemon Meganium to your Pokedex. Photodex. You gotta filter the research tile Gentle Wonder. Cell shaded. Oh, I know that was a requirement. Whoops, I've been reading the wrong thing the whole time. By the way, now that we've got that Illumina Pokemon info, I've got something to report to you. I'll fill you in later. I'll save that one. That one's pretty cool. It's a cool photo. We can actually reshoot it. That's close as I can be right now. Just make it dark. Okay. I never remember their name. All I know is Feraligatr, Totodile, Mudkip.
You're back!
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that was amazing, right? Wasn't it gorgeous? Wasn't it huge? And was it saying something?
Rita,
Easy there, Rita. You sound crazy. Take a deep breath. Look who's talking. You are practically dancing, Professor. Moving on. There's no doubt about it that Magnamoon, the Maganium, was an Illumina Pokemon, just like in the legends.
Wow.
Remind me what the legends say about Illumina Pokemon again, Professor? Didn't they supposedly save Lental from a huge disaster a long time ago or something like that? No. Oh, yeah. So the story goes, yes.
also.
Illumina Pokemon were also said to have distinctive patterns and to glow with unusual light. Sounds like our new friend.
Right?
Yes. To the letter. I'm convinced the events in those legends really did happen, and discovering the true history of this region could be the key that opens up all our research.
Oh,
Hang on, wasn't there one more important thing you were gonna mention, Professor? That's all right. It's pretty late. Let's pick this up tomorrow. Wait, it wasn't it about paying us money for all our hard work? Let's go to bed, everybody. Time for bed. No, we'll talk about that later. Later. Hey.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Did you manage to get some sleep? No? Well, too bad. Now, as Rita already told you,
Here's the thing.
I've been preparing to launch you guys into space. I mean, an ecological survey spanning the entire Lental region. And no sooner had you arrived than we suddenly found an Illumina Pokemon.
Huh?
You think there's a connection, Professor? Of course you... I can't be sure yet. But fascinating things are bound to happen if you come with us.
really?
Not you, Rita. Well, you know, maybe.
Jeez.
For scientists, you sure can be vague sometimes, Professor.
But
Still, I think it's a good idea. It'll be way more fun with you along.
Right?
Well, there you have it. Ready to officially join our research team? No. Game over.
well,
Excellent. Well then,
Oh.
let's make it official.
What? No blood? Oh. Nice.
Yep.
Special cutscenes. Yep. It's like you were born to wear it, almost.
all right.
Well, what are we waiting for? Adventure awaits. Oh, she has a badge too. Not to rain up your parade, Rita, but you're fired. This guy's the new Rita. Put on this dress. But I need to get a couple of things ready first. Oh, come on. Just a little bit longer, all right? I promise it'll be worth the wait.
Right?
I'll explain next time you're headed out to do some research. This guy's always keeping secrets, okay? I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He's not straightforward. Team badge sticker. I got a sticker. I got another one. I have two.
All right.
Now that you're a full-fledged team member, I have something for you that'll come in handy. As for the explanation, would you do the honors, Rita? Rita? Rita! Rita! Wake up, Rita!
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
But is it just me, or have you been getting me to do a lot more of the work lately, Professor? For free. Oh well. Time to explain. Oh my god! He just vanished. He just vanished. What? That was the first time anyone's ever vanished. I've never seen that one. That was the first time. They can't just throw that out there like he just vanishes. Oh well, time to explain the great assistant I am.
So this is
This is a fluff fruit. They grow here in the Lentil region. In the original Pokemon Snap, it said it looked like an apple, but it was a Pokemon food. It was resembling an apple. They're sweet and tasty, and they make a great snack for Pokemon.
Wow.
They may look like just regular apples, but they're way lighter and softer. You'll probably make a Pokemon's day if you toss it at one of these.
All right.
Let's get you some practice. I wonder if you have ammo in this one.
You can throw a fluff fruit by pressing the B button. Give it a try.
All right. Fluff
There.
fruit.
See? It came to get a bite. Who doesn't love a little snack?
What if Animal Crossing does an event with Pokemon?
You can move the pointer around to aim your throw.
I want to eat a fluff fruit.
It's the same as aiming your camera. Just move the left stick to aim, then press the B button to throw. Give it another try.
Are you okay, Rita? You sound like you're in pain.
Take a few more practice throws. Oh, looks like you startled it. But these don't hurt, so it'll be fine.
They don't hurt, huh?
You
Really?
want to throw farther, a little bit higher. Some Pokemon might not be interested. Maybe they're more cautious than hungry. All right, that should be enough practice. Don't forget what I told you, okay?
What'd you say? All right, whatever.
Right?
Pretty easy. I think that should be all you need to know. So I guess now we just wait until the professor gives us the green light to move on. Oh, I've got an idea. You should try testing out Fluff Fruit and taking some more photos in the meantime. The professor says there are all kinds of ways to use it.
Hello.
Hey! Finished explaining, I see. Yo, he just slid into those DMs. Did you see that? Thanks, Rita. I've got one more thing to tell you about for now. I thought it would be handy to have a quick way to share what we see and learn in the field.
Now then.
Are you too familiar with Lentalk?
Oh?
It rings a bell, I think.
Yep.
Yep, it's a communication tool folks here in Lentil use. Rita, let's say you notice something exciting in the field. You can send a photo and description over Lentalk. I can use it to send things I noticed on the monitor too.
Huh.
That sounds super fun.
By the way,
Look for Lentalk messages in the top right of the screen at the research camp and elsewhere. They ought to help. They ought to help. A new request. What? 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 When Magnanimium gets to this spot, it starts looking around kind of restlessly. Do you think it's looking for one of its friends? What about it? Who the heck is this? Everyone's doing the Twitch thing. Slide tie on Twitch. Bruh. Sweet. Is my picture out there? Have you seen which Pokemon is scorching these fruits? I'd like you to try to catch the culprit in the act, if you wouldn't mind. I wonder what it looks like when Torterra yawns. Aren't you curious to know too? Sometimes Florges seem to gather natural power from its surroundings. Would you mind getting a photograph of this striking behavior?
hello.
I need a bit more time to prepare. In the meantime, why not see what Pokemon you can find in the nature park using Fluffruit scans. Fluffruit and scans can help you set up all kinds of photos. Don't be shy about using them. Hey, Charlie boy, what's up? What up, bro? We're playing the next Pokemon Snap. We are here. It's Friday. I think that might be the end of the tutorial right there. That seems, are you a photographer? Yeah.
Good luck.
This is like more serious business. Wait, take the Fluffruit. Come back. They don't care about it. They don't care. They don't care about the food. Doesn't look like it was cooked over a fire. Can you guess which Pokemon did this? It's, he's not in this map, is he? That bunny. Scroll bunny. Where is he, though? We got that. We got it. Oh, perfect. Oh. Come back. That was amazing. I made him angry. Oh. Oh. In moving. I got him up in there. That's incredible. That's incredible. Get him off the sign. Get him off. Alright, watch the thingy. Watch him do the flower thing, though.
It's time.
What are you doing there? The last episode for season 1 of Invincible came out today, and it's crazy. Ooh, really?
How was it?
How was it? I gotta check that out then. There's too much media. I can't keep up with it, man. You got Pokemon Snap 2. You got Invincible. You got the Marvel shows. You got the MT Warrior stream. Which one are you gonna choose? It's dope. I can't wait for season 2. Do you watch The Boys? I like The Boys. Seems good. There's some good shows out there. The Witcher 2, season 2 coming out sometime. The Vine's dope. Always get a close-up of that bird. What is it about? I've seen a few episodes. It's like it seems like it's a
Do this.
cartoon, but it's like a mature superhero cartoon, like Batman or like the Justice League, but like it's more mature. It seems. I don't know too much about it.
Nice work.
That's a 2-star. What?
Nice work.
Keep the sleeping one.
Nice work.
It's not better. I like this one more.
Nice work.
It's new. I never took a picture of that. Wait, I did.
Nice work.
Whoa.
Nice work.
Boom. That sounds like Sky High with what's his name? Kurt Russell. What? What is this? Better timing. I messed it up. 3-star though. First 3-star.
Great timing.
If we keep this up, we'll learn all kinds of new things. Darker than Sky High. I believe that. I believe it. I believe that. I like this photo. The vines, let me tell you. That's good. Alright, let's go get that picture of the thing. The Score Bunny. Doing Score Bunny things. Or something else, maybe.
Right.
You can go all over our research data in the lab, or as the professor would say, reviewing your work is key. The language in this game. Sorry about that, I was so deep in thought I didn't even notice you. Okay. Underneath the light of moon, the Pokemon of the nature park can be observed behaving differently during the day. Here we go. Now we'll see.
Good luck.
Alright, so I have to watch him destroy the things. He burns the coconuts. Damn. Who burned these? Who burned them? Noises are coming from this unnatural bump in the ground. I think I got it. Something is sleeping in there. What was that? They're not yawning. I saw some kind of flying Pokemon. I needed to yawn. Oh, oh, nice. What?
It's time.
I think it just yawned. They're waking up.
Nice work.
I think it yawned there. This is tough. Oh, you're back. Oh, you look hungry. To take more photos, that is. You haven't fed me, Professor. Please. Please, I just want some food. Sure. He's doing string attack there. He might be yawning here. I mean, if that's not a yawn, what is, really? What is? Nice. Wonderful.
Now then. Nice work.
His butt. It's better? What? His butt's better. Wonderful. Isn't it adorable? I might get banned from the Pokemon picture club with that picture if I post it online.
Nice work.
It's better, slightly. Does it keep the points though?
Great timing.
4-star Caterpie. Damn. I should have read what he said there.
Great timing.
Nexus Tortella looks awfully
Nice
strong.
work.
I see. What fascinating behavior. Pinsir,
Nice
2-star new. He's looking straight at me. Right into my soul.
Nice work.
Got a hoo-hoo. This one has more character to it, though. Level 2.
Oh,
Look at that. You've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes no matter how. Oh, yeah. The Pinsir, dude. Yo, the Pinsir dope. Now that is funny. I like that. It's saving, right? Make sure it saves.
Turn around again! Come on, you gotta be ready!
A cutscene.
You can do it, just focus! Huh?
It's like a movie now. It's him?
well, look who it is.
No.
Todd.
It's the guy
Professor, it's been a while.
from the first game. I thought he was the other. I thought, was that his name?
Now then.
You finally changed your clothing. This is Todd. He's a professional Pokemon photographer. His work takes him all over the world and into space as well. Are you the one who caught an Illumina Pokemon on camera? Way to go. That's a big deal.
So?
Todd, did you bring what I asked you to? No, I'm sorry, Professor. Please don't hurt me. Oh, yeah, I sure did.
Thank you.
You're a lifesaver. Now we'll finally be able to set out. Oh my god. Is this a friend of yours, Professor?
Mm-hmm.
An old travel companion, to be precise. He's been helping me plan our big survey of Lentalo, too.
Huh.
No kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, is that a new pod you put together? It reminds me of the good old days.
Okay.
But hey, let me see those Illumina Pokemon photos. Let me see them now.
Wow,
There you go.
You've really got an eye for this.
Hey!
Huh?
Back off, kid! Get your own mentor!
Yo, his hair is cool. Are we gonna battle? So you're the new teammate, huh? I'm Phil, Todd's #1 student. Nice photos. What's up, Dutchman?
Okay now.
Who's flying? Easy there, Phil.
Well,
I'm tempted to take part in this big ecological survey myself, but I have another idea. How about you guys fight to the death? How about I send Phil with you instead?
Yep.
I'm fine with that if you are, Todd.
Awesome!
Yeah.
however,
Yes. They can be my stand-in for now, but don't forget, I'll need that badge back eventually. Fine, but if I take a super cool photo, I get to keep the badge.
And,
So yeah. What's an ecological survey? Cyberpunk cutscene.
Okay. Now that you're all here, we can get started. Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the survey.
What?
Now then,
The cutscenes are like 5 seconds long. This is Florio Island, our home, sweet home. The circled spot right here is our camp.
also,
But this survey will take us past these shores. And this will be our first destination.
Hey, so
Well, why are we starting there?
yep.
I've detected a spot there with high energy readings. The Neo 1 should be able to teleport to it.
wow.
This island showed up in the travelogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
It certainly did. Captain Vince wrote that he saw a glowing Pokemon there too, in fact.
come on.
Already, let's get this survey thing started.
Agreed.
Fair enough, okay.
Anyway,
Enjoy your first in-a-century adventure into the wilds of Lental. In the comfort and safety of its own territory, even the worriest Pokemon will let its guard down and to eat a tasty fluff fruit. New area. There's like Monster Hunter.
thanks.
Research on Los Belus Silva Island awaits. Scans should come in handy in that dense jungle. Fonja jungle. The sweet scent of fruits and plants envelop this verdant jungle.
Oh, right.
After each expedition, yeah. We know. Let's see what this new map hype. Now, where's the other guy? He's not even here.
Enjoy your
Got
first time on Bella Silva Island. It really is a jungle out there.
You don't
Keep your eyes
say.
peeled and your camera ready for Pokemon. Good luck.
You don't say, huh? I think I'm just gonna look forward. Yep. What the heck is that? Pick, peck. A bug Pokemon web. The silk looks very tough. He's just chilling. Wild Bellsprout. Oh, maybe. What's that? A crystal bloom that grows in Bellasylvia Island. Bellasilva. Arbok. Dude, that's freaking awesome. I love the first gen. I don't know. Quack Squire. Oh, gotcha. Wow. This is cool, man. What's that? What's that? Some fruit seems to have been fallen out of a Pickpeck's food storage. Who's in there? Darn it, I missed it. If you can back up. These ancient ruins are very engulfed by an enormous tree. Being engulfed. That's a big ancient ruin. Thanks, Professor. Cats. Whoa, you got a good one there. There's a lot of Pokemon. That's a good frontal. Just chilling. It's like a Pokemon safari. A Beautifly. First gen all the way. Yeah, I get so hyped when I see a first gen Pokemon. Who's in there? All right, some mysteries to be solved.
Hello.
Looks like you made lots of new discoveries. May I see your favorite photos? Sure you can. Pro. Boom. The monkey is pretty cool. I like that smile he does. I'll do the pecking one. Peck. Close up, pretty good. That's pretty close too. Too close, some might say. Oh, Bach. Got some good ones. That's good right there. Oh, I can't use that? No way. Are you kidding me? None of these are used? You cannot select photos in which the Illumina phenomenon isn't shown. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Let's do this. A new discovery.
A bone sweet. Bone sweet.
Nice work.
Is that French? Bone sweet. I see it's in flight. Remember, the closer... Yeah, we get it. We get it, Professor. We get it. This gotta be a good one right here. This gotta be a good one.
Discovery. Nice work.
Come on. Okay. 1 star? I mean, I could sell this to other guys. Okay, the... Pick a pet.
A new discovery. Great timing.
I see you snapped it just as it was pecking at a tree. Good work. This is no easy shot to get. That was like my first shot. 3 stars. Wow. I mean,
A new
calm. It's big though. It's big though. Speaking of,
A new discovery. Nice work.
it's nice when the subject's faces are faces the camera. You can tell a lot from the expression.
Nice work.
That was close somehow.
A new discovery. Nice work.
It's calm as frick. There's more.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Seems like it's on its way. Yeah, it looks like they're doing something, setting it up. Set up.
A new discovery. Nice work.
They must be in a hurry. Got it. Diamond Star. Level 2? Damn. Lentil Research Team title. Sticker,
I remember.
by the way. If you like, I can start uploading standout photos for you. They deserve to be seen widely. Photos I upload will be added to your collection online. On your page, they'd be marked as my favorites.
By the way,
You can change whether you'd like me to do this by going to settings and turning auto upload photos on or off. That's pretty cool. It's like it's Twitter, Pokemon Twitter. I'll just start saving stuff I like, which is almost all of them. That's it.
Right, right.
Making a splash. Have you seen Quagsguard jump into the lake? It'd be great practice to try to photograph it at just the right time. Motion. Let's try motion controls. Nav cam. What does that mean? Often. Oh, he talks to us. Camera speed, we can increase that? Yo. Pointer speed. Zoom mode. Holds good. Undiscovered subject routes. Undiscovered. That's like spoilers. We'll see how this is. This is cool. Gentle Wonder. Nice. Got the butt on there. Nighty night. Okay. So many good ones. So many good ones. good. Oh, don't look. I am ranked 95,000. Let them watch. Let them see it. There's a lot of good ones, though. There's a lot of good ones. If there was only a way you could to capture all these moments in a video form. Wait a minute. My turn on the Xbox. That's what I think when I see this image. That's the one right there. That's the one. I mean, just let me. I'm gonna post this on Twitter as well. This is going everywhere. This is going everywhere. It's going to North Carolina. Oh, I need to hide myself. Move this. Boom. I'm tweeting this out right now, live. Okay. 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 All right. Got that out of my system. That pincer picture, though. All right. So that's yeah, upload it now. I have no medals. Together with friends. My space. My space. Your info. Photo decks. My objects of interest. Historical objects are here. Maps, different maps about the courses you've researched. Wow, look at this. Tracking all the info. Pretty cool. It's like, it's kind of out of the way though. You have to go into a bunch of menus. Show me a photo of Pokemon to make a page for it. On that page, you can move the pointer, see its movements, hear its cry. What? Make a page for it. Decorating them. What is this? Future. Crap. How do you delete that? Alright. Move. Rotate. This eye. Apply. Back to lists. Apply. Nope. This is pretty cool. They had this in one of the Dragon Ball games for PSP, but like I don't think there was an online feature for that. I could be wrong. Remove. Ooh, that's nice looking. The wave. This is the amiibo. The Miiverse. The real Miiverse. I could put like my Twitch channel in the picture if I tried hard enough. Here's my new overlay. This is my new be right back screen. Character. My character. That's all we got. I like this though. That's good. Saving. Oh, frame. We're not done though. We're not done though. Beautiful, beautiful art, indeed. These frames, these overlays are really good. These borders. I wish I could put it behind some of the layers. Might be too intense. This is a little more subtle. Filters. Wow. High contrast. How do I delete this? Oh no. I just no filter. Split into 16 of them. TV. Nah. Fisheye. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. No filter hashtag. What? Oh, that's somewhere. Okay. Don't overlap. When you have multiple Pokemon in a photo, make sure they don't overlap and obstruct each other. Hey, I can't help nature, okay? It's somewhere out there. Top shots. I got medals. I got medals for the monkey. People are rating it up. The monkey is a big hit. It's a big hit. Once you remove it, that affects the sweet metals. Yeah. All right. That's a game in itself. Newbie poster title. Chow time. Damn, Pinsir eating is kind of scary, though. There's a Pokemon that sleeps in this area. Perhaps if it would show itself if there were another Pokemon nearby.
Oh!
This is cray cray. Not a bad sequel, huh? Not bad at all. Oh? This is insane, bro.
Good luck.
You can... Oh, I'm using the motion controls now. It's a whole different ball game. Alright, these are terrible. That's not bad. It actually helps a little. If I can do both. Oh no, this is terrible. This is a bad idea. Holds. Oh, damn it. Oh, God. How do you, like, reset it? Doesn't work. Arbok, look at him. Ah, the frontal. That's a good one. This is crazy. Oh, he's angry. Alfred. Smoke Superman. True. True. True, sir. Oh, over here, this circle. Something's... A Pokemon's in there. Hey, what are you doing in there?
Oh, really?
He's angry. You always get the best shots. Lounging. I have to get that like shining or something. Maybe it only happens at night. We have to go back to that nighttime map and see what was in the sky before. When do we get the speed function? I want to go faster. Maybe if I get him to eat. Oh, I missed the jump. Darn it.
It's time.
Damn, this is tough. The death stare. Throw a rock. I don't have one. I have apples.
Great job.
They look like apples, but they're not apples. Oh, you're back. Let's see what we got. We got this. We got something. Oh, we're definitely gonna beat this score. Maybe them flying is better though than 3 of them sitting behind. That Arbok's pretty useless there. When he was angry, I want to send that one. Caught in 4K. Alright, I think we need a 1-star. Might as well. Right at us. Looking right at us. Might as well do that one. Hold up. Okay.
Let's do this. Nice work.
I see. What fascinating behavior. Boom. We got something new. That's good. That's progress.
Nice work.
What is that Arbok up to? There's something with him. There's something with that Pokemon. He's up to something.
Perfect timing.
You don't see this every day. Perfect. Time. That's got to be gold. Yeah. Diamond. 3-star. Diamond. 3-star.
Nice work.
New 2-star Quagsire photo. Quagmire photo.
Nice work.
How's that 2-star? What the heck? Have you seen Harley Quinn? A little bit of it. The clips.
Nice work.
Some of the clips. It barely beat it. I like my original one though. For sure. Come on, level 2. Level 2. Yes. So now we can do nighttime, I think. Look at that.
Hey.
This photo is excellent. I'll upload it for everyone to see.
All right.
Upload complete. Don't forget to add your favorite ones too. By the way, thanks for the progress you've made in your research. I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. Don't want to save any of these? I don't think so. Not really. Maybe that one. This one is pretty good. That's about it. Where's Harley Quinn? How do you watch Harley Quinn yet? Which one is that? Netflix, Hulu, Prime, YouTube.
All right.
What's up? Looks like you're finding your feet on the island, the new island. It's about time I gave you your next task.
What? What?
Oh, what is it? What is it? I'd like you to visit the jungle during the night and photograph a crystal bloom glowing in the dark. What's a crystal bloom?
Oh,
It's a type of flower that can give off light. Do you remember seeing any odd flowers out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Red ones. That's probably the type we're after. If you see one lit up at night, it's in what we call the Illumina state. Do we need to do anything special if we find one?
No.
Not particularly, just snap a photo of it. Your camera can analyze it for you.
Thanks.
That should be all you need to know for now. Enjoy the nighttime jungle. HBO Max. Oh, true. Regular poster. I got 100 sweet medals. Someone's. I think it's the monkey. The monkey's a big hit online. Regular poster. Yo, we gone viral, everybody. We've gone viral. Pridget's cool, but it's kind of distant. Think it'll warm up for you for a flip fruit. Look at all these requests they have. These are basically quests. Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the island with all the trees. Tough to get good shots when leaves are always in the way. Yeah, jungles be like that sometimes. You said it, kid. Here we go, nighttime hype.
It's pretty dark out there. You might have a hard time finding Pokemon.
I'm not aiming for the
Look for a
Pokemon.
glowing crystal bloom for me, would you?
He doesn't want that. I'm not gonna look around. I'm just gonna face forward first. A Morlo. Spider. Whoa. I thought that was a Rapidash or something. Sounds like a horse. Something going on over there. Spider.
Awesome.
Arcados. Ha! Smack dab in the middle. Is it glooming though? Glowing? Oh, it's the ladybug Pokemon. What's that noise? Oh, it's sleeping. Nice. It looks like these look like Mario characters here. Come on, baby. Oh, gotcha. Toucan Sam. What was that?
Oh, really?
Man, you always get the good shots. What's going on there? How's that good? Doesn't seem to be glowing, but... Oh my god, that's so good. 4. What's he building? Whoa, you got a good one there. What's he doing? Oh, that's the glow one. That's where it's glowing. It's like Fall of New Vegas all over again. A whooper. Nah, that's a whooper right there. Here, take this, kid. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, God. I'm sorry, man. I think I got the crystal bloom. Pretty sure. Turns this game into that one hunting game on the Wii. Yeah, I saw a bunch of Wii games at the GameStop. I was like, oh, Twilight Sword. I want to play this, like Twilight Princess and Mario Party 6 on the Wii. Donkey Kong Returns, and all of them are like $40. Mario Party 6 was $70. I don't know why on the Wii. What? Used.
Hello.
It's rare. Hello, that time of day, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? It does. He's right. You got a point there. That's we got there. He's angry though in this one. Oh well. Not bad. Hey, that's something. Front and center. This one's so good. The one I took. Oh, 1 star, 2 stars. What's this one? 3 star. That's a 3-star potential. Oh, I see that. It shows you what the potential is. Oh, I never noticed that. Like what it is. It's a 1 star. This is a 3-star? What? I was just picking the ones I thought were going to be good. This whole time. Sure. I took a lot of pictures of this guy. This one's cool. This one's the best one right there. Not good enough. We got dots in. We've got dots in here. Boom.
Now then. Discovery.
It's Morlo. It's Morlo. It looks like it's fast asleep. Nice work. Nice work invading their privacy there. Having other... Yeah, I got 4, dude. 4 Pokemon. That deserves 4 stars, man. Ariados. Ariados.
A new discovery. Nice work.
It's calm.
A new discovery.
You got a whooper there.
Nice work.
You don't see this every day. He's just standing there. How is that a 3-star? I don't know. That other one might have been like a diamond tier though, 1st star. A Ledian.
Nice work.
I see. I hope this might help me like learn the names more.
A new discovery.
2 cannon.
Nice work.
It's in flight. I see it's in flight. Getting your subject smack dab in the middle. Get your... We got a Quagsire, 3-star.
Nice work.
You can't get better than that right there. That's diamond tier. I don't know how that's 3-star, but okay.
Nice work.
Yon Mega. Yon Mega.
A new discovery. Nice work.
That's gotta be diamond. Interesting backgrounds, he said.
A new discovery.
It's a Belu Silva Island Crystal Bloom. It is. Level 2, come on. You sniveling whip. I imagine that the Pokemon behaved differently at this hour. I imagine that. Sticker type. Bug sticker. Thing. Flower bloom. By the way, now we got that Crystal Bloom info, I've got something to report. I hope you're excited. Okay. Save photos. There's a hotkey for it. Wait, this one's better. Return to camp. What is it, Doc? Can we go to the Illumina place now? No way. No way he's about to do this. It's a big loading time.
Yep.
Great job. Your photos gave us plenty of data to work with.
Now then.
Now I've got something new to show you. Take a look.
Oh,
Oh, are those the orb thingies you've been working on, Professor? No. Didn't you say they could make Pokemon and Crystal Blooms glow? Exactly, I call them Illumina orbs. Unfortunately, blue Illumina orbs only work here on Florio Island.
Huh?
What? How come? I suspect it's because different areas of Lintel have distinct types of energy flowing through them.
Now then.
But for now, you want to see the fruits of your research. In action? Watch this.
Observe.
Wait, oh. Good night, Hotbox. Have a good one tomorrow. Hope you have a great weekend.
Nice.
Be well. That was awesome.
ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I hope we're not getting radiation damage from this. Wow, Lentel's very own light show.
Well,
Wait, what did you call it again? The Illumina, the Oompa Loompa phenomenon? It's interesting how it can occur in both Pokemon and plants. You can use these orbs to send Pokemon and Crystal Blooms into the Illumina state for a little while. When you do, watch for changes in their surroundings.
Hey, so
Can we have some of the orbs that work here in Florio?
Yep.
Of course you can. We're gonna have to try these back out at Nature Park. Ain't that Mario Meridian's beacon from Skyrim? You got a point there. The orb icon. Who's rocking the blue orb icon? New requests.
Yeah.
The orb.
Right.
Well, I'll do one more, and that's gonna be the end of the stream, y'all. Let's go look for that flying Pokemon. That I'll be ready for him. 3-hour Andy. Not even. Am I? Oh crap. No. Here we go. Let's see what these orbs do.
Take care.
Be careful, don't throw them. Oh. It's like pester balls. I think they did that so like pester balls are kind of like hurt the Pokemon. These are like nicer. It makes them glow. What's the big deal about that? What's the big deal? I missed something. Oh, the spider web. Metapod. I restart. Alright, no more restarts though. That's it. Caught in 4K. There's the Metapod somewhere. Just need to get a picture of it. Oh, I never even seen these. That's great. Oh my, that's kind of scary. Wow.
Oh, really?
How's that a question mark? Maybe it has to be daytime for him to like do something. Crystal Bloom.
Oh,
Try running a scan.
Hey, good eye. Now we
These
can get a
Pokemon
closer look at
tracks
those swamp Pokemon.
appear to lead off into the undergrowth. Or it's a different path now. Yo, this game's going ham right now. There's too many good shots. I can't. You can only pick one.
Oh,
Careful there, you're running low. Oh crap. Now we're really getting into it. Watch out for that flying Pokemon. He's coming. Wait, I don't think this is the one actually. This ain't the one. Oh, perfect. Just wait, I'm gonna get an even better shot than that one. That's where the toucans are sleeping. I just exit? You can't just exit the game. No. What if I just run out of film on purpose though? Yeah, good eye. He's doing some sort of action. Oh wow, I bet that shot's gonna be fantastic. He's feeling the glow right now.
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
Wrap it up and come on back, huh? The controller, the gyro controls don't really make too much sense. It's not like holding a camera. This would make more sense if it moved like this. Wait, what's the time here? Alright. It's time. Let's see what he got. Let's see what we got. That's gotta be a good one. Yori yori. Yori yori. Yori. Goldine, Goldine. Goldine. There's so many good shots here. Compare. I got a 3-star. Ooh, I can get that anytime though. I can get that anytime. This one I can't. When he's angry, that's like a special thing. I'm off to sleep. Yeah, me too. After this thing. After I'm done with this last comparison thingy, I'm off too. It's been good though. From every folder. Why? Yeah, I don't need to. I mean, okay, we'll see if that's good. It's been good. This game's pretty interesting. It's got a lot going on.
Nice work.
It's not as easy as the first one when you know what to do already. Remember getting the whole... It's fun though. It's just fun. I kind of like this one more. Do I get to keep the points though?
Nice work.
Probably not. Nice. Can't beat that.
A new discovery.
Metapod.
Nice work.
Subject's dead center.
Perfect timing.
Ariados. It came out nice and big.
Perfect timing.
Yon Mega. It looks peaceful as ever. Fantastic. Diamond. Diamond! 1 star. Ledian, imagine getting all diamonds in this game. Someone's probably have already done it somehow. I like this, the one I took here. This one's cooler. I don't know what the glow's about.
Nice work.
Yeah, way better, way better.
Great timing.
Wait, what? I still like this one. All right. What up? What's my level 2 now? Watch, you're gonna give me level 2.
Oh,
Look at that. You've hit a new stage. Path to the swamp. Jungle profile picture. By the way, thanks for the progress you've made. Oh, Oh man, this could get addicting. That's a good one. That's a good one. The difference. Music's catchy. Alright, what's going on, Professor? Talk to me. Talk to me. I wonder how many likes my picture got now. I'm gonna check my online status. Look at that pincer silhouette in the bottom left. That's cool. That's cool too. What happened?
All right.
Look at
on
them
to the
struggle
next
for their
site.
lives. Oh, a new site. 2 of them. They really want me to stay on.
Now then,
We've got new islands to explore now. I pinpointed 2 teleport location points we can use. Oh, where? Back to the future.
look.
Sweltering sands, blushing beach, Maracopia, Voluca. One on this long, narrow island, and another offshore in the middle of on the water. Middle of the water. Blastoise. Captain Vince never got to that spot offshore, did he?
That's great.
This is gonna be amazing.
You mind?
I'll let you decide what order you want to visit them in. Keep up the good work. Water, for sure. For sure.
Right?
Let me check my stats. My view count. Oh, the cat got 217 medals. Wow. Nice. Let me check the other lights. 326 all together. 100 for the monkey. $10 for this one. All right. All right. What's my ranking now? Let me check that quick. I was 95,000 before. 82,000. We're going up. We're moving up. We're moving up. Research again.
Thanks.
Research on the Maracopia Island awaits. I'm sure you'll find something new. See, even he knows it's all about the water island first. How do you exit these games? Switch, like, weird. You just gotta, like, leave. You just gotta, like, close it manually.